Over the last few weeks, I kept coming across these videos on TikTok. Doctors making videos about leaving medicine. When I first started pulling on this thread, I thought this was a burnout story. I thought I was going to come here and talk to you about physician burnout, statistics, and what hospitals need to do better. The more I looked into it, the more I realized this is not a burnout story. This is a story about what happens when a system optimizes itself for revenue instead of healing.
I quit last year. I spent 6 years learning how to do brain surgery. And most people don't know that neurosurgeons spend half their time also learning how to do spine surgery, because spine problems are more common than brain problems. So I spent 6 years learning how to do both brain and spine surgery. I knew that something was not right. I felt that, wait, there's something missing here. My surgeries they don't seem to be addressing what's causing people's health problems in their spine. And so over 9 years, I did everything I could try to figure out, how do people actually get better? And how do they get worse? I just started asking patients everything I could think of. What do you normally do? What's your job? What do you eat? What do you drink? Are you stressed out? Do you sleep well? And what I found was that patients that did certain things would get better, and patients who wouldn't do those things would get worse. People that got better, people that healed, they were doing the following. And not exactly, but in general. And this is my observation. Diet seemed to be the most important. If you do all those things, you heal. When your body heals, it doesn't just heal worn out joint in your neck or your back. It heals everything. It heals the worn out joint in your neck, your back. It heals the skin problem. It heals your digestive tract problem. It heals your hair issues. When your body heals, it heals everything. Let me explain why that's a huge problem. Because most people will say, wait, how is that a problem that you figured out how people are healing? It's a problem because our medical system isn't set up this way. The hospital needs to make money. The problem there is that if you figure out a way to help patients heal, and that way doesn't include a pill or a surgery, well, then the hospital and the doctor are in big trouble.
When a physician is so ground down that their primary goal in a patient encounter is to get through it without creating more work for themselves, tests don't get ordered, follow-up questions don't get asked, and that symptom the patient almost mentioned on their way out the door, it doesn't get documented, because documenting it means a message, a follow-up, another task. Have you ever left a doctor's appointment feeling like something important didn't get said? I know I have. I want to hear about it in the comments. System does not support a surgeon who doesn't do surgery. It's not cost effective, is it, to have a surgeon that doesn't do surgery? A physician who has spent a decade training, who has the knowledge, the skills, the experience, who looks at a patient and says in his clinical judgment, I don't think you need what I sell. That physician is not an asset to the system. That physician has just made himself a liability, because the system cannot bill for restraint. It cannot charge for the surgery that didn't happen. It cannot generate revenue from the doctor who helped his patient heal through means the hospital cannot monetize.
In the halls of knowledge, a journey begun, a quest for wisdom beneath the shining sun. With every lesson, with every new discovery, spark ignited, a burning curiosity.